This is me, just 34 days away from my second ever group show at a contemporary art gallery in Los Angeles. This is a group show for food art, which is right up my alley. And I had some ideas for the show already on my mind, but I wasn't exactly sure how that was going to translate IRL. And here was the inspo. When I was in college, I took a religion class where we had to read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and The Lord of the Rings, which I actually loved. But all I remember from that class were the Turkish delights. "It is dull, son of Adam, to drink without eating," said the queen presently. "What would you like best to eat?" "Turkish delight, please, your majesty," said Edmund. The queen let another drop fall from her bottle onto the snow, and instantly there appeared a round box, tied with green silk ribbon, which, when opened, turned out to contain several pounds of the best Turkish delight. Each piece was sweet and light to the very center, and Edmund had never tasted anything more delicious. He was quite warm now and very comfortable. While he was eating, the queen kept asking him questions. At first, Edmund tried to remember that it is rude to speak with one's mouth full, but soon he forgot about this and thought only of trying to shovel down as much Turkish delight as he could. And the more he ate, the more he wanted to eat. At last, the Turkish delight was all finished, and Edmund was looking very hard at the empty box and wishing that she would ask him whether he would like some more. Probably the queen knew quite well what he was thinking, for she knew, though Edmund did not, that this was enchanted Turkish delight. My other inspiration came from my uncle's dad, who passed away a few years ago, but he was a really talented wood maker. Like, he would make puzzles and toys and like jewelry, like anything. He would just carve things, and his art was just really beautiful. And he gave me this wooden rabbit puzzle when I was in 7th grade, and I still have it and cherish it. And I guess I kind of wanted to recreate some of that magic I had when I was that age with that piece of art that was functional and tactile. And I brought it back to one of the first things I made in ceramics, which were these Della Rosa marzipans. And again, these ideas had been in my head for a while, but I had no idea how I was going to make this come to life. And this was definitely stretching my like technical abilities. Like, I didn't know how any of this was gonna turn out, but I am always up for the challenge and get into some territory that I was unfamiliar with. So this is that journey. I guess this time around with this project, I'm allowing myself to let solutions come to me rather than me trying to solve the problem and like keep pushing against. So, and I'm also not looking solely at problems. Sometimes you get fixated on certain things that aren't going right maybe. And so I'm like not looking there, I'm looking for solutions, which feels way better than that tug and push and pull that happens when we try to like when we try to use our minds to solve things immediately, it's like, no, just hang on a second, you'll figure it out. Didn't go to the studio all weekend, so I'm feeling a little bit like anxious about it, because I feel like I don't have that much time to make these pieces. But I really needed rest this weekend. I just felt really slow. I think my period's about to start, so I just was laying low, but also I was trying to fight it too. I was like, no, but I have to like work. And anyway, yesterday I just took the day off, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna chill, be in the apartment, pick up, take a bath, take it easy. I went to the park with Violet, but it's Monday today. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens in the studio. I think I'm avoiding some stuff because I don't know how to do it. It's like not in my mind's eye yet, so I feel like there's that part of me that's just a little bit like unsure about how this is gonna unfold. So it's still early-ish in the morning, so I'm gonna go to the studio, and this is like the fun part, but for some reason I'm like resisting it, and I don't know why. So I'm just gonna ease on into it. I'm gonna get myself a coffee as a little treat, and then I'm gonna go to the studio, and I'm gonna finish hand building these little Turkish delights. I think that's where I'm getting stuck. I'm like, I don't know how to do this, but I won't know until I get to the studio. You know what I mean? This is just my internal dialogue trying to figure out how to do this. But I'm trying to figure it out in my head, which it doesn't help anything. So I'm going to the studio. So it's the 17th. I have 12 12 days to get all of the pieces done. And right now I'm trying to make a puzzle. So I'm trying to figure out how to make all these pieces connect. And this is going to be for... I've been wanting to make a puzzle for a really long time. So this is going to be for a Della Rosa marzipan. And I'm very excited. So far it looks good. So I'll do that today at the studio, and then I'm going to try to get started on a lamp. And basically the Turkish delights, I've finished hand building all that stuff, and I'm gonna have to paint. That'll probably take a while. And then I have to assemble it and make a mobile out of it. So I still have a lot of steps to do, and I'm still in the process of making new things, but the lamp and this puzzle I'm not so worried about. I think the mobile is what's going to be the most work, so that's why I've been spending so much time on that. Tuesday, I have less than a week to turn in my pieces for the show. I dropped off my puzzle to my friend Danny. He has his own kiln, so he was able to fire that. I'm gonna go pick it up. There were no cracks or accidents, so I'm super happy about that. And I have to finish painting my Turkish Delight box. I was going to make a lamp. The lamp cracked, so I'll just deal with the lamp later. And what else is going on? I guess that's kind of it. I've been spending a lot of time at the studio, like having like 6+ hour days there. So I'm feeling tired. I feel like, oh my god, this is like the final stretch. So there's just a lot of like details. So yeah, I wanted to go rogue today and just be out in nature, but because it was raining. It's been like really gloomy and rainy in LA, and it's sunny today, so I was just like, ooh, I want to be like out in the woods somewhere. So I'm gonna go pick up this puzzle and hopefully get this all finished and take photos of it, and then I have to build out the Turkish Delights box, which I have no idea how I'm going to do yet. That's still that'll be interesting. It's like, yeah, I'm just easing into it, trying to enjoy the process and not rush through it. Oh, this is I bought this pinafore on Etsy. It's a vintage thing to wear for Maddie Cake stuff. Yeah, I feel like I'm really excited about Maddie Cakes right now, so I'm trying to like put my energy there because that's where I seem to be flowing. So there's no like pushing against like, oh, should I be making a YouTube video? I mean, I've been filming videos, but I just have not had time to edit, so it'll all unfold how it's supposed to unfold. Anyway, I'm gonna go pick up this puzzle. The wire that I got, it's like a steel cable, but it's like a thin steel cable. It's still too big for the bottom piece. The hole I made is just like, it's just like slightly too small, and I think the piece is too fragile to drill, obviously, because it's porcelain. So I'm going to the hardware store to look for another cable. I don't want to use wire because it's just not as bendy as this guy. This is like has a little more freedom, you know? Whereas a wire, it's just a little stiff. So hopefully I can find something smaller than this, but I don't know. I don't know. The pieces are due. They were due yesterday, so wish me luck. Also, I didn't mention this, but I've been sick these past few days, and I went to urgent care yesterday, and so yeah, these past few days of finishing painting everything and getting stuff in the kiln and picking it up, and now yeah, all of that was just like, I was moving really, really slow, but I'm feeling a lot better now. I don't know what it was. It was like the side of my throat hurt for some, but it was just one side, so it was just like really weird. And when I went to urgent care, he just told me to take Advil. I was like, okay, well, shit. Okay, this is the Dolorosa that came out. I love it so much, and these are like really big puzzle pieces. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's really beautiful, and it's like the perfect size and the perfect like width. They're like pretty big pieces, but yeah, this is for the Hashimoto Contemporary show for Potluck, and then I'm still in the process of figuring this one out because it's supposed to be hanging. So I found this cable yesterday at a hardware store, and I have like all of these like washers and things in here. So yeah, I have to figure out how to hang this thing. But I love this one so much. So this is the Turkish Delight box top, and this is what the sides look like. And all of these little Turkish Delight cubes that I made. They're really fun to play with. They're super tactile. So cute. I'm like shocked it's actually working. So this is what I have so far for the Turkish Delights mobile. It's so cute. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of like, I bought some needle nose pliers today, and what else did I get? I got these like filing things so that I could put this wire through the end of the box, because the hole I made in this was a little bit too small, so I had to get these little, I'll show you guys. I got these little diamond grit needle files, and so everything is working out. Like, I don't know what I was worried about, but this is so cute. Ooh. Okay, so this is where I'm at with this now. I am going to wrap a bunch of wire around the box so that's stable, because right now, if I were to hang it up as it is, it would tip over because the hole in the middle isn't completely centered, so it's just totally off balance. I went to a bunch of hardware stores today, and I went to the studio and the kiln tech. My favorite kiln tech, Jeff, he helped me like make these wood squares and drilled a hole in it, and helped me to secure the bottom. So, and I also went to a fishing store, so it's been like a lot. But I'm so ready for this to be finished. I'm so close to having it done, so I am going to wrap a bunch of wire and wrap it around here, and just it'll be good. There we go. It looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna use this as a stopper. I'm just gonna make my own stopper. And I'm just gonna use gold wire to kind of twist it around so that the mobile piece has something to rest on, if that makes sense. So it can look like it's floating. So let's do that. And this is the mobile. Sorry, I just got out of the shower, so my hair's all wet, but I made this the other night. So now it's just a matter of piecing it all together. I think it's so cute. I'm really excited to see how this turns out because this has been living in my head for like, I don't know, over a year probably. So I'm really happy that I'm finally getting to do this. Oops. This is the box. And I've got this wire coming from the center of it. So I think this is a good height. And I'm just gonna, make my own stopper for this.
Contender number 2 and figure by Dmitry Shostakovich. And here's the cool thing about what you just heard on KUSC. Dmitry Shostakovich, the composer whose name you likely know.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Dmitry
do
Shostakovich.